Hey folks, welcome back to Mountain. I'm Tony.
I'm Joey from Gagnon's Mountain Homestead.
And you can see behind us we get some buckets, some taps. It's that time again, maple syrup season! Today we're going to tap our trees and we're going to show you how we tap maple trees. Right or wrong, it's how we do it, right?
Right.
All right, let's get started. All right, so what we got here, we got our buckets. We got our Tractor Supply food grade buckets, all nice and clean. My bucket is clean. So we're gonna be using these to catch our sap in. We have our taps. We ordered these off Amazon, 10 a piece. These are the ones we had. We've cleaned them out. We have our lids with a hole drilled in them to receive our tubing, so that can go in the hole. I have my drill with a 5/16 inch bit measured between 2 and 2.5 inches from the end. I have tape, so mine's at 2 1/4. That's between 2 and 2.5. We're going to drill into the tree. We will put our taps in, put them in the bucket. So now we're going to show you how we do that. So if you zoom in right here, you can see there's already a hole in this tree right here from 2 years ago. And last year I did it on this side over here. So what I can do one over here, or as long as I'm 6 inches away from this hole, I'm good. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to come down to right about here. It's going to be off to the side a little bit and down a little bit. Now if you come off to the side here, when you're drilling this, you want a slight angle going up. See how I have my drill at a slight angle going up? That way that'll help with the sap coming down. So let's get it started. We're going to go up a little bit. Apparently I have a dull drill bit, but that's okay. So the drilling's done. We'll take our tap. Gotta find the hole. We're going to put our tap in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to tap it in, and you'll be able to hear when it hits. Hopefully you'll pick up the sound. Did you hear it change?
I didn't.
That's because that was it there. Did you hear it change?
Yes, after that, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to put our bucket down here in the snow. Put our lid with our hose. So now we're going to put our snap lid on. And we'll put our tube in there. And now we're going to wait for the sap to flow. So what you need for sap to flow is nights below freezing and days above freezing. Today it's about 44, 45 degrees, supposed to get below freezing tonight. We're supposed to have that all week. There's a couple days where it's not going to get above freezing. Well, I think Tuesday is going to be higher, like 22, but other than that, it's going to get below freezing and above freezing. And hopefully we'll get some sap running and we'll be able to make some syrup. So this is one down. We're going to do 12 taps today. I don't know if we're doing any more this year or not. We did 12 last year. That did pretty good, didn't it?
It did.
So we're going to do that again this year. So off to the next tree. So we're coming up to this tree and you can see, well, you can't see, but I can. There's a hole in the front of it right here. And we tapped this one last year. Right here, that's where I tapped it last year. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to swing around to right about here. And I'm going to drill here. So once again, I'm going to go at a slight angle going up. Okay. Take my tap right there. And we're going to hammer that in. And we listen for the sound difference. definitely heard that one.
Heard that one.
That means it's all the way in. That's as far in as you want it. Put our bucket right under the tree. Put our lid on it. And put our tubing in the bucket. And wait for the tree to release its sap. And at that point, we'll boil it down and make tasty, tasty maple syrup to put on our waffles, in our pancakes, in our sausage, in our bacon, in our chicken, and some rabbit. That'll be good too, won't it? It will.
Yes.
All right, we got 2 more trees over here we're gonna do, so let's get them to them now. Okay, folks, Joey is gonna do one now. Hi, Joey.
Hi.
So Joey's turn. She's gonna drill into the tree. There you go. Perfect. There. So what I had her do there is I just had her take out the shavings as we went in. It's much easier to clean the hole afterwards, right?
Right.
Now she's going to put, here, give me the drill. Now she's going to put in her tap. Hopefully you can hear the sound difference. I think that did it.
I think that did it.
Okay. Now she will place her bucket on the ground. It puts the bucket on the ground. Ooh, look at that look. We're not saying that again, are we?
All right, Hannibal.
Once the lid's on, and she puts the tubing in the bucket, and there you go. What do you think? Pretty easy, isn't it? So easy, even a caveman could do it. She's looking at me for that one, trust me. All right?
Right.
Okay, folks, come with me. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're almost there. A nice, beautiful maple tree. I'm gonna go up an angle a little bit. That'll be good enough. We'll put our tube in the bucket, in the lid, and hopefully in the next day or 2, or this week, we'll get some sap. So that's 5 buckets. We're gonna do 7 more. We'll be back. So there is really no question as to when to stop hammering, is there?
No.
Okay, 3 more to go. Well, hi kids, how you doing? We haven't seen you in a while. We're gonna tap, we haven't tapped this one before. And I'm not really sure if we should, but we're gonna. It's got some dead limbs up there, some dead going on down here. But like this trunk here is very healthy. It's got a couple good sized branches. This one over here Actually looks even better. So I'm going to go ahead and put a tap on this back one here. Yeah, it's a good sized trunk back here, this back half of this tree. So we're going to go ahead and tap this right here. Get some good sapwood in there. Yeah, it looks nice. I'm not a smart man, but I know how to tap a maple tree. I just can't keep my bucket clean. Oh, I hate a dirty bucket. Joey's trying really hard not to laugh out loud right now. So, tell us, Joey, is it fun being married to me?
Yes.
Do you laugh pretty much every day?
Yes. I also roll my eyes a lot.
You roll your eyes so much you almost fall over, don't you? You roll your eyes so much that it makes you dizzy. Huh? Yeah. The joys of being married to me. All right, so we got 2 more taps to do. We've got a couple up by the house we want to do, so we're going to get to them. Look, there's a good one right by the sawmill. Let's tap that one. So we were walking along, I saw this. I said to Joey, I'd tap that. The joys of being married to me, huh? I tell Joey all the time, she could have said no. Now in the comments there's going to be a bunch of people saying, and I bet she wishes she did. As you can see, this one had a hole over here already. So I just put a fresh hole right here. Right there. No question, is there?
No.
So the first year I didn't know what they meant by that, and I like pounded them all the way in flush. Don't do that. All right, so this is the one by the mill. So we have over by the house, there's that one right there, which we're not going to do, but there's one right there. Crooked fingers pointing at it, right there. We're going to do that one. And that'll be number 12, because which one did we just do?
11.
Number 11. Now we'll go do 12. All right, now I want to show you something. Our next door neighbors right there, they got the pole barn. I don't know if you can see it, but right to the right of that pole barn is a really big maple. And I'm wondering if I put a couple taps in, if they'd even notice. What do you think?
I think they would.
Oh, should we do it anyway?
Let's give it a shot.
We'll ask them. Because we usually give them maple syrup anyway, so they'll probably let us, huh? Mm-hmm. What do you think, guys? You know who you are. Huh? What do you think?
Comment.
And you
That way we'll know you're watching.
And just to make sure there's no doubt of who it is, we know you no longer have a tile floor in your kitchen. You have wood floors now. So if you drop the bottle, it shouldn't break. So now you know who you are. All right, we got our last tree to tap. All right. Boom. There's no doubt with that one either, was there?
Nope.
I was wondering because it went in quite a ways, but then you made the sound, so I'm going to go with the sound. What do you think?
Yes.
All right, last one. Put that in there. And that's it. So that's it. That is 12 buckets we have in. Well, folks, so that's it. We got our 12 buckets done, our 12 taps, right?
Right.
We might do a couple more this year. We're not sure. Depends on who's watching. We'll see. So we got our 12 taps. I talked about the weather this week is going to be perfect for sugaring, for the sap to flow, right?
Right.
We got about a month of maple season. Hopefully we do a little better this year. Hopefully the sap flows a little better. Last year wasn't too bad. Our first year was really bad. Not our fault. Everybody was having issues with it. So hopefully this season's better. We'll get some sap.
Sap.
We'll get some sap, maple sap. And make some good syrup there. Yeah, we already talked about that.
We did.
All right. Hopefully the next video will, well, not the next one, but well, it might be. Who knows? We've been kind of lacking, right? We've been slacking on the videos big time. It's winter. It's tough. We have real jobs. It's tough. But now that we have daylight in the afternoons, makes it easier.
Yeah, that'll help.
So we do have some big stuff coming up. Some good videos coming up. This is hopefully is a good one for people. This is our 3rd year doing maple syrup. Hopefully we learn. Coming up, hopefully by next weekend we can pull out Sweetie and get boiling. We learned a lot the last 2 years about boiling and how to run Sweetie. Last year was so much better than the first year.
So much better.
It was so much quicker.
Yep.
Our 10-hour boils turned into like 4 or 5 hours. So that was awesome. Because there was a one day there, I had the day off. I called you at work and said, I'm boiling. And by the time she got home, I was done. So it was awesome. So we'll be doing that. Get some maple syrup. We loves our maple syrup, don't we?
We do.
Mm-hmm. And you got anything else to add there, honey?
I do not.
All right. You want to close it out or you want me to?
Go ahead.
All right, folks. You know what to do. So, as always from the mountain, God bless.
God bless.
Is that good enough or should we do something different?
It's fine.
Bye. No, she's mine.